unfolded. That's the scene on the inside, but how about the environment outside the rally?
Protesters and supporters going out there in full force. Police there on scene to make sure everyone played nice. ABC 15's Zach Crenshaw joining us live now. And Zach, we've seen these two sides go at it before. How did things go down tonight?
Well, without the fireworks of last year, Danielle, it was certainly a different vibe. We did see some protesters here, and we heard about kind of a half-hearted attempt to block traffic both before and after the rally. Mesa police, though, said they were able to just ban those protesters quickly with no arrests. And while there were some, it was overwhelmingly pro-Trump.
Divided into groups, thousands of supporters waited quietly for hours to see President Trump. But during one section, it got loud.
They're great because of our unity.
Unity was not on display.
Maybe 10 protesters, right?
Yeah, you know what? That means we're infinitely braver than you.
Only about a dozen protesters were outside the airport hangar.
Way far away. It takes a while to get here. Actually easy. I walked for like 2 miles to get here.
Other protesters like Patricia Spano drove 40 miles. She was quickly surrounded.
Do numbers make right?
How much do you think you're outnumbered?
It doesn't matter how much I
I want to know.
It was a common theme.
Get away from my back. You're in my personal space, and I don't like it. Thank you. Thank you.
Rose Smith was a middle school teacher for 30 years. She showed up to prove a point.
Arizona is not represented by these people. It's represented by people like myself and my daughter here.
The other side says the same thing, though.
And a lot of these people, I think it's a silent majority, are out today.
One theory about why there weren't as many protesters here tonight is that the midterm elections are just a few weeks away. And as opposed to coming out with signs, people will just head to the polls.
This is just Trump country, that's all.
A more accurate assessment will likely come after November 6th. But as President Trump flew in on Marine One, his supporters were energized. The question is, how many potential protesters stayed home tonight, but will be out on Election Day?
Now, another reason we did not see a repeat of what happened in downtown Phoenix was not only because Mesa police were out in full force. A lot of their officers told me it was all hands on deck, but also the location. I mean, we are out here kind of in the desert near this airport hangar, so even if somebody wanted to pull a stunt, incite some violence, there was nowhere to run or hide, and police were literally on every corner. Now, both sides are turning their attention to November 6th and the upcoming election. Live in Mesa, Zach Crenshaw, ABC 15, Arizona.
And before that rally, there